The scalloped hammerhead shark is found in warm coastal waters worldwide. In most of these areas, the species is listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List. These sharks are important to these areas as they maintain an ecological balance through the consumption of prey, primarily the pelagic fish. The diet also consists of squid, other sharks, and rays. Studying sharks can be difficult as recording their movement and activity is challenging. Movement and behaviors are typically recorded using satellite tags and from underwater cameras or scuba diving. Sharks are segregated by gender. Females typically swim together while males swim independently. In these schools, females communicate through body language, hit, and corkscrew. The strategic signal design forces others to the outside so the individual can swim in the center of the group. This provides an opportunity for social rest and protection against males. For individuals on the outside of the school group, cues and signals are being sent and received. Swimming with an open mouth and head tilt sends a cue to males and once processed signals movement away from the school. This type of signaling is especially important during the mating period as it signals males away from unavailable females. The unavailability is due to the reproductive skew, more females than males. This is due to a gestation period of a year and the fundamental asymmetry of sex which causes females active in the previous mating period to miss the following mating period. During the mating and birth period, scalloped hammerhead females migrate to more coastal areas. In the paper New Insights into the Migration Patterns of the Scalloped Hammerhead Shark's phenology based on vertebral microchemistry, these migration patterns are discussed, including how scalloped hammerhead females migrate sooner to have a rapid growth to reproductive size in pelagic habitats. Male scalloped hammerhead sharks have also been found to have migratory patterns in response to the female movement as another chance for mating before the birth period begins. With increased urbanization, there has been an increase in human presence, which has caused a change in scalloped hammerhead behavior. A study in the southern Red Sea, human impact on the presence of sharks at diving sites of the southern Red Sea, Egypt, has documented these changes. This area has seen 134 cases on a total of 138 dives, with the presence of a total of 971 boats and 15,601 divers. At the end of the study, scalloped hammerhead sharks were seen less frequently and in groups of 10 individuals, which is small compared to other areas and previous records. When these sharks were seen, they were reported at a distance from the reef and deeper waters. It is predicted that the disturbance created by human presence was from the noise produced by the boats and individuals underwater. Shark species are sensitive to noise and movement in the water due to electroreception and their ability to detect small movements. With increased noise, signals may be misunderstood or missed completely, causing individuals to avoid the area. This study shows the impact human presence in the water has had on migration to coastal regions and provides evidence for changes in migration patterns. In both cases, many species have responded to the challenges the same way by finding new habitats and adapting to the new environment. In future generations, other species, including the scalloped hammerhead, may develop new traits and behaviors. Some of these may include increased sensitivity when hunting prey to better locate the target through electroreception. From previous trends, I hypothesize that there will be continued decreased migration into coastal waters. To investigate changes in migration patterns, I would attach satellite tags to the dorsal fin of scalloped hammerhead individuals and record their movement for a full year, to include the mating period. Following the collection of this data, I would compare it to past records and record changes in the migration patterns. I would then compare the past migration areas to human population and areas of overfishing from the time of past records to present. This would allow me to determine if there is a significant correlation between human-mediated environmental change and changes in migration patterns. Before this project, I saw scalloped hammerhead sharks as relatively independent with few methods of communication. Upon further research, I have found that these animals frequently communicate with other individuals, including males and individuals in schools. This class has allowed me to make connections between the influences on behaviors such as communication and mating. A species that I once considered to be simple is now more complex, but also better understood.